Welcome, as always, unkindled ones. We are here in the Dancer of the Boreal Valleys room, but headed up into the Consumed King's Garden. Here's this offshoot of Lothric Castle, or absolute Lothric Castle proper, it says there. There are some lions embossed up there, and you don't really see any animals of any kind in Dark Souls other than like rats and ravens. Snake man here or there. Where are you going? Alright, so these guys, you want to flip forward past that big mace if at all possible. Going backwards really leads to him just landing it right on top of you. I'll take the great mace while I'm at it. And soul of a weary warrior and move on. I know how he feels. Now, instead of riding that lift all the way to the bottom, we'll flip out right there. Step off, whatever you want to do. That's the shard. That'll help with the chugging later on against, like, the Nameless King, I imagine. Alright, so we've got these Ouroboros virus zombies down here from Resident Evil. You can jump down there and endure all his craziness, or you can stay up here and use my strategy, though 119 isn't the best. Why it's so much lower for him? They have random defense, or what the problem is. Well, that's pretty close to good, I think. I'll take both of those and head down here to the end. Make sure we've got our blooming moss on. This is all toxic down here. Ring of Sacrifice. No toxic for me. Another one of these Ouroboros things. He'll only come to about a little closer than that, but not a lot. Now if you get up here close, he will run up and start doing all of his attacks, which are long enough to get to you. Have his back to us. That big snake slapped all over the place getting in here. And look how much damage he does just immediately. Alright. Cathedral Knight we'll take out from this side as he wakes up if you walk up in front to him. Other than that, start off with the advantage. Back away from that. See what we can do. Get smashed by that big holy thing. Stick that in his back, either one. Take that. Move along over to yet another one of these things. Tell you what, You could about go through this whole game as like an archer. And it wouldn't be too bad. I don't know how the boss fights would be, but I imagine they'd actually be fairly easy. If you could just start using like a big heavy bow right away. The dragon bow and the Oni bow would certainly do it, though. Neither one of them, I'm sure, are cheap to replace arrows. Then these arrows are 5 souls apiece. More like the Oni bows are 600 apiece, I think, or 8. You better be killing something worth it. He's got only a few left. Right, now we've got these slugs out here in the toxic pit, but just before we do, let's kill him. Him as well, and we'll take the item from underneath these stairs. Dark gem, or any weapon reworking you want to do to get some dark on your side. Picking up out here. Watch out for all the toxic. These little things spew it. These are all ours. Shadow garb. Claws. Much like the Shade of Londor's. I don't know what they're called, but that's what he uses as well, pretty much. Alright, there's that. This was dropped by the Ouroboros virus thing, but they usually drop those. Come back here and grab this first. Then that. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to show you the summon sign, but we are not going to use it just this second. Instead, we'll go into this big tower. And further up into the castle. The cogs back there. Too bad they don't turn. Maybe they have nothing to do with this. Marvel at the Lothric architecture as we pass through here. I feel like if this place was real, you'd just stand around and stare at it. But anyways, let's go into yet another really cool place. But Lothric Castle. It's probably not going to be the undead settlement. He got me twice. That's alright. What are you doing? You were supposed to have died last time. There we go. There's one up here. Headshot, maybe, is what he needs. They are nasty, and I am just absorbing the hits. Well, that's alright. Plenty of Estus to do it with. These guys healing themselves, they know what's on its way. Now I'm gonna flip back down here, and you may have seen it, but right underneath here, we can take that Titanite scale, and the Titanite bank grows ever fuller. This place is loaded with it. If I come in here and farm chunks off the Cathedral Knights, I've gotten chunks from those guys sitting there against the trees down in the swamp. There's a chunk right there. You only get it once, though. Now that we've opened this, we'll see. Here we are back at the very beginning. I'll go in and hit the bonfire again and refill. We'll go check something else out. Same bonfire we started at. Everything. Right back this way, though a few things will be back alive. We don't really have too much in our way. That's not the way we want to go. We want to use the shortcut now. There they both die. He falls off, so we'll take care of this guy first. Now, we should have taken care of him first, but instead we let him hit us. Or I did. Always bringing you down with me on these mistakes. Oh, he's a sneaky little bastard. Alright. Dead as well. Look at this place. We're underneath part of it. Back in here and ride the elevator down, looking to the windows to jump to the second one. Here's the first. Second. And we'll take Dragon Scale Ring. Let's take a look at it. It is right here. Reduce damage from backstabs. I know a lot of things in this that could use that. In hell. I'm dead. Now these guys may want to deal with one-on-one up here. He saw me that time. These big swords again. I would really suggest moving forward and rolling past the big sword. Just... they're so damn long, you're not going to roll away from them. Alright. We'll take that. Now, where that summon sign was, right here, I'm going to summon Hawkwood. He's not there at the shrine anymore. And get back up here. Pick another fight real quick. Maybe Hawkwood can help distract this guy a little bit. And bring the fight back down in here. Come on, big fella. Plenty of room right here. There's Hawkwood. That's what rolling away from that big weapon gets you. Clubbed like that instead. Nothing to it. And we'll go... there's that magic stone plate ring. We better put that on. We'll take the helmet as well. And we've got this. So, I'm going to go with... hear that song? It's... how about some blue bug pellets? Eat those and go in. Come on, Hawkwood. Am I still wearing that stupid shield of want? Alright, back to it.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot. child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up, for he is all that I have.
He's a crazy looking dragon. Now, you can hear the baby crying, which is weird because no baby there. So does he have an invisible baby, like something out of the Dunwich Horror? Or, is he crazy and it's some spell? This thing is plenty of magic. That stuff poisons the hell out of you when you're in it. It just rots you down. I think you can buy that spell from Carla, actually.
Come on. Don't be
Watch
afraid.
that jump he does. He's very tame for a minute. Watch out, Hawkwood. That stuff's no good. Hawkwood's like, hit him in the tail.
Ocelot. My dear little Ocelot.
He's about to lose his cool when he thinks his baby's gone. Watch out, Hawkwood. Tell you what, Hawkwood can't keep himself out of trouble. We're in a bad spot, Hawkwood. He killed Hawkwood. I feel like that might not be the best thing to have happen. Especially when that leaves us with the dragon all to ourselves. No magic for me, thanks. I gotta keep that health up. I mean, he is dangerous. Look out for that crystal magic. Look at him go. Help me. Couple, still got 5. Don't die with Estus blasts. That's the rule. Try to have a big stamina bar for the next time he makes a mistake. Like this. That's it for him. It is done, he said. We'll take the consumed king's soul. And I feel like in this area there is something else we need to get. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's back in this corner. And maybe not. Well then, let's light the bonfire at least. I suppose I didn't need to sit down, but we'll move on in past his little area. Plenty of his area swatting at his tail. down here, and we're gonna start seeing Sin's Fortress kind of snake people. We'll even get our first introduction right here. For the hell of it, I'll let him show off a little bit. Got quite a knife. Not too tough. He's not doing his snakehead thing. Well, there he goes. We'll see more of him pretty soon. Path of the Dragon. Know where that leads. Big swallow on the thought of the Dragon Peak. Alright. There's the other chest. I know everything in here seems like it's written on these big tablets. And then his floor is lined with them. Maybe it's further back up. But anyways, let's go right here to this illusionary wall. And if you're worried about health, the cat ring would probably serve you well here. But otherwise, you can just drop down into the Untended Graves, hit the bonfire. That. Turn around and say thanks for watching, everybody, and I will work on into the Untended Graves.